pintu. Okey ni. Pintu pertama, pintu kedua, ketiga, yang tengah-tengah belum buka lagi. Habis air naik. Habis air naik.
It started like any other rainy day, but within hours, the skies opened up with a fury no one expected. Streets vanished, cars disappeared beneath raging brown water, and families watched helplessly as their homes were swallowed by the flood. This is Malaysia, October 2025, a nation battling one of its worst floods in recent years. Torrential rain pounded large parts of Malaysia over the past 48 hours, triggering devastating flash floods across multiple states, including Selangor, Pahang, Johor, and Negeri Sembilan. Within a single night, rivers overflowed their banks and storm drains burst, turning busy city roads into roaring rivers. Residents described the moment disaster struck: a deafening roar outside, the sound of rushing water, and then the terrifying sight of entire neighborhoods disappearing under murky floodwaters. Some families had barely minutes to escape before water poured into their homes, rising chest high in just moments. Emergency services scrambled into action. Firefighters and rescue teams worked through the night, using boats and trucks to reach those trapped in their houses or clinging to rooftops. More than 8,000 people have been evacuated to temporary shelters set up in schools, mosques, and community centers. Electricity and communications were knocked out in several districts as substations and power lines were submerged. Roads collapsed, bridges were damaged, and transportation came to a standstill. For many, even clean water and food became scarce as supply routes were cut off. Meteorological authorities confirmed that some areas received over 200 millimeters of rain in less than 24 hours, an extraordinary amount that overwhelmed even the best prepared infrastructure. Local officials have since declared a state of emergency, warning residents to remain alert as more rain is expected in the coming days due to a lingering tropical system over the South China Sea.
Habis kawasan Tamalela.
As the water slowly begins to recede, the scale of destruction becomes clear. Mud-filled homes, shattered belongings, overturned vehicles and businesses left in ruins.
Habis air naik.
Authorities report that the number of evacuees has surged in northern states. Over 4,200 people are now housed in relief centers across Perak. In Kedah alone, more than 1,800 flood victims from nearly 600 families have been placed in 14 temporary shelters. Residents in flood-hit areas of Kulim have been urged to evacuate immediately amid warnings of unpredictable rain and rising water levels. Relief centers continue to expand. New facilities have been opened to house evacuees as water levels remain high and roads remain damaged. Local authorities warn that shifting weather patterns may bring more rain over the coming days, keeping the risk of renewed flooding very real. Aid groups are distributing food, blankets, and medical supplies to the worst affected communities while mapping out longer-term recovery plans.
Habis air naik.
Volunteers and civil defense teams are now working around the clock to deliver aid, clean debris, and restore basic services. While authorities have not confirmed any major fatalities, several people are still missing, and many have lost nearly everything they owned. For thousands, the trauma of that night will not fade soon. The sight of water tearing through their streets, the panic, the helplessness.
Enam pintu okey ni. Pintu pertama, pintu kedua, ketiga, yang tengah-tengah belum buka lagi. Habis air naik. Habis air naik.
Abang, macam gila air ni.
Sungai ni, ada sungai ni.
Nak redor je lah. Macam mana? Nak jadi tu. Cepat sini. Ayat ni yang tak apa sini. Yang tak dan tu. Bismillah. Nak abang mereka tu.